Hello everyone and welcome to ALS 3040, AI and You. In short, Artificial Intelligence and You. I am your instructor, Dr. Sylvia Sue. Hello everyone and welcome to ALS 3040, AI and You. I am your instructor, Dr. Sylvia Sue. I am delighted to be your guide on this exciting journey into the world of artificial intelligence. To get started, just briefly about me. Like I said, my name is Sylvia Sue, and I am currently an instructional designer as well as an adjunct instructor here at the University of Toledo. I have extensive experience teaching online, as well as I'm an avid researcher, and also I have a deep love of what's new and happening in technology and education. So I'm super excited to be guiding you through this, to me personally, really exciting journey of artificial intelligence, though new to a lot of people, something that has been going on for many years. So let's get into it. First, the purpose of this particular video is just to introduce you to the whole concept of artificial intelligence and how it's transforming the way we live and work. This presentation, or just this introduction, provides you a comprehensive guide to our course, our actual course shell that is going to be taught in Black Belt Ultra, as well as we'll look at the course that talks about history, applications, and just about the future. So this is very futuristic, so I'm excited. Join me on this journey of discovery into the world of artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? Before I can go further, artificial intelligence is in its simplest sense. As far as I've researched, as far as I've read, as far as I'm seeing, as far back as the literature said, in its very simplest sense, refers to the ability of a computer to perform tasks that are similar to that of human learning. Again, keywords, similar to that of human learning and decision making. So artificial intelligence is not replacing humans, rather it is similar to human learning and decision making. Now, there's going to be 9 competencies in our course. As you know, this is a competency-based education course, so there's no due dates, no deadlines. However, you are required to accomplish or finish all the assessments or skills to build your mastery in each of the 9 competencies. So 9 competencies are engulfed in 9 modules. However, this is a 15-week full semester course, so you can decide to distribute the content as much as you like. There's some competencies or modules that will need a little bit more work, others that you can just glance over. But I really want this course to be more of an experience and enjoying. Don't worry so much about the assessments. Rather, I want you to feel comfortable, and if you don't take anything away, have a mindset that's open to learn or to receive what's actually happening in our world today. So as long as you keep that open mind, I think you should be great in this course. There's no suggested schedule, but you are required to complete at least 75% of the content by the add and drop period, which is somewhere in November. And if you're doing calculations, as in my head, at least do at least 6 modules before the end of before that 75% marks. That way you're not found wanting. Again, there will be a midterm, and the only way we'll calculate midterm is that by the midterm week, which I'll indicate in the course, you should have done a good amount of work that I can calculate that and divide by whatever average and give you a tentative midterm grade. This is important for you who's receiving financial assistance, so you can continue to receive it. The best way to reach me in this class is via email, but we do have a messages section in the course that I will show you, as well as we do have an area where I will constantly give out announcements. So watch out for your email. log into the course as often as you want. Set some time apart every week at least to go through the content, at least an hour or two every week in this course will do you good. If you take time, just read the content. It's easy to read. It's more of hands-on practice. You should be good. And without much ado, let's go ahead and explore our exciting course site. Now, if you're not familiar with Blackboard and if this is your very first time using Blackboard, I think you'll be super excited about this. We're going to be doing our course in Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, which is slightly different from the regular Blackboard course shell that you've seen before. What I love about it, it's so futuristic. It's so like what we see today in most learning environments. So I think you are great. The navigation is easy. As long as you log in using your Blackboard credentials, this is what you will see, the landing page. And it is such a responsive course shell that it is a responsive course shell in that no matter whatever device you're using, cell phone, iPad, or a laptop computer, it will adjust the content to that liking. So, wanted to point you to some key things. Before you get started, I want you to start here. So before you do anything in the course, click the start here. This will lead you to the welcome and course store. This will include this video, syllabus. So if you're watching this video, it means you made it to the course store area. There's a competency checklist. It just tells you all the competencies and things that you're supposed to do for each competency. You have course questions, discussion board. If you have any questions about the course, please include that here, as well as there's an area to do a self-introduction. And I've also included some support resources. So before you go any further in the course, I would like you to do that. Now, if you notice, when I clicked on each of them, it opens up, it expands it, and if I click again, it closes it. That's just the basic navigation. And this is the same for all 9 competencies that we will go through. Now, we have module 1 through 9. So very briefly, module 1 will talk about an introduction to AI. Module 2 will look at some of the tools and applications that are out there in the market, some free, some not, what you can use. How does it apply to you as a student or just as a normal human being living in the 21st century? I think that will be important, always important for us all. In module 3, we'll talk about ethical considerations. Module 4, we'll talk about expert systems and how to solve complex problems. Module 6, we'll talk about AI and digital literacy. We'll talk about collaboration with humans and AI. The uses in healthcare and medicine, how you can easily adapt to life and lifelong learning and have an open mindset. I think this is a really, module 8 is a critical module because this is how, what kind of, sets you aside from anybody else in your age group or anyone else who's living in these times, is you having that growth mindset and being willing to learn and accept new things. Now with module 9, it talks about AI and applications in financial services. I think this is also critical because finances are a very critical part of everyday life and importance. Finally, I've included, this is not a module, however, it's an area where I've included resources on ChatGPT. Again, this course is not about ChatGPT. It's just one of the AI applications that are very commonly used and you can leverage for everyday life. I think it's good that we start building a library of resources. Some of them are cheat sheets, some of them are things I found on my research from LinkedIn, from other colleagues, from experts. If you do find really good content on ChatGPT or a really fine article that you would like to share with everyone, please let me know and I'll add it to the resources area. Okay, so that's our course. However, a few more things I would like to point your attention to at the very top of your screen. You have the content area. That's the area that houses our content, okay, the calendar. We do not have any due dates. Announcements, I will post announcements right here in case, just to remind you of where you need to be at certain times of the semester. Discussions, this is where you find all the discussion boards and discussions that are included in the class. The gradebook is where you go and see your grades. If you submitted something, you should be able to see if it's graded. And I'll try to make sure, there's 20 of you in the course, so I'll try to make sure I grade as for those that need grading within of the week of when you submitted it. So once you submit, again, I know people will submit at different times. I just beg on you not to submit a lot of information at the end of the semester, because again, we have that 75% mark that needs to be done a little bit by November 11th. Or is it September 11th? The date is actually in the syllabus, as well as you have to make sure you do not submit a lot of content at the very last. Nothing should be submitted in the finals week. It should be done before that. That way it gives the instructor enough time to edit or to grade all of your work and make sure it's fair grading. And this is where you can message me. It will stay in the course. I can only see individual messages. You cannot see other students' messages. And there are no groups because we do not have groups in this course. So that's our course shell in a nutshell. I am super excited, as you can tell, about this course. I'm hoping that by the end of this course, you will not only understand the fundamentals of AI, but also be equipped with the knowledge and skills to harness its power in various contexts. So let's embark on this AI adventure together. Get ready to explore, learn, and embrace the future with AI. Welcome to AI and You, and happy learning!